Yo, what is up guys, Lordsenno here, and I'm sure you're aware by now Deepwoken just got a pretty big update, and the main thing that they added was alloyed equipment. Alloyed weapons are sort of like upgrades to weaker early to mid-game weapons, which basically make them a lot better than their normal form, and in that sense they can be somewhat viable in the end game if you like a specific weapon and you still want to use them later on. This is a pretty good idea in my opinion because it allows for a lot more weapon diversity. You won't see people running around with the same thing over and over again. People will try and experiment with different weapons now. And if you get an enchant on a bad weapon, then you don't have to just throw it away. You can actually use it and then put the alloy material on it so that it becomes much better and it actually becomes worthwhile to use that weapon. Right now, only 5 weapons are able to be alloyed. Those are the halberd, the shotel, the Grimorian longspear, the whaling knife, and Zweihander. So there are actually 2 ways that you can get alloys, and the first one is by killing bosses. On your first boss kill, you'll get guaranteed alloy material, and I'll be showing you what that looks like. So we just killed Primadon, and I got the pluripotent alloy, and essentially if I equip a weapon which has the alloy unlocked for it, then I use the alloy material, then I can actually just upgrade the weapon. And your enchants and your item stars carry over as well. The second way is you can actually find them in chests. As you can see, I actually found an alloyed whaling knife in this chest, and I was pretty confused, I didn't know it worked like this. So if you're lucky, then you can find these drops in chests too. Okay, so this is what actually happens when you alloy the weapon. So I've got a Zweihander here, it's 0 stars, no enchants, nothing, just a normal Zweihander. So the stats are currently 34.6 damage, 9 range, 0.6 swing speed, and 0.25 end lag. Now I'm going to use the alloy material on it. Look at that, that animation is pretty sick. The sword is a bit purple too, you can see. Damage went up to 40, pen, it got extra pen 10%, and the end lag decreased from 0.25 to 0.15. This is what the weapon looks like in combat. It doesn't really look that much different. It is purple, but the purple trail is from my Murmur. That's not anything special. It feels like pretty fun to use actually. It's not even that, it's actually faster than Cryptblade when you account for the fact that the end lag is 0.1 seconds less. And because Cryptblade got nerfed a lot, this doesn't even feel like that much worse than it. Like, I don't really see the reason to go 100 Shadow anymore. This is a pretty good weapon on its own, and since I'm done with this Cryptblade build, I may just make a heavy attunementless build because I don't really need to put points into Shadow anymore. I really do like how this Zweihander plays. I don't know how viable the other alloyed weapons are, but I'd assume that the whaling knife would probably be really good because that wasn't bad in the first place, and it recently got a buff which allowed the Knife's Journey Red Helm, the one which makes you do 50% extra damage, have a 3 times higher chance of proccing. So I'd assume that would also be a good weapon. The Grimorian Longspear would be pretty nice to use an upgraded version of that for the crit. But yeah, apart from that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Peace out.